The Score, sponsored by Temple's AdCraft, Crawford Company, Blackhawk Bank and Trust, and Midwest Complete Construction.
Welcome to week 9 of The Score. Tom Cornelis, you're doing some homework.
That's right.
Those are scripts. Remember that?
Despite the old theory that I never went on alone, this is what we do.
Absolutely. Hey, we're really excited to be joined by the one and only Tom Cornelis as our guest griller. You started that great career here in the Quad Cities. Right here. We just walked through the newsroom and you're like, my desk was there.
That's right.
News director was there. You remember it all.
I do remember. 1972. I hate to date myself, but the building's still here. That's good.
I will tell you that was 1 year before I was born then.
Oh, yeah. I hear that.
He might be 50, which means a long time ago.
That's right. Well, you're still a snot-nosed whippersnapper.
I am. Although you said you're the grizzled veteran, I think we're turning into those grizzled veterans right now. So
it all comes back.
So I'm gonna switch spots with TC. He's gonna put some brats on the grill. We're gonna get to some great high school football action. We start with Pleasant Valley, maybe the hottest team in the entire state of Iowa. They were up in Linmar looking for their 8th straight victory. Down 7-0, but they go right to work. It is Ty Lyon inside the 5 down to the 1-yard line. Very next play, it's Coy Kipper with the touchdown run from 1 yard out. So we're tied at 7. Pleasant Valley gets it back and they go right back to work and they keep it on the ground. It's Kipper again, this time weaving his way through the defense inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. And I guess what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Kipper goes into the end zone for another touchdown. That made it 14-7. We'll show you a final score. Pleasant Valley finishes the regular season 8-1. They win 28-14. They look more than ready for the postseason. Let's head to Tubell Stadium. Bettendorf looking for an 8-1 finish to the season as well, taking on Iowa City High. Things a bit of a struggle for Bettendorf in this one. Down big in the second quarter. They look to come back. Charlie Zimmerman with a nice pass there to Jake Schultz for a first down, but it was 28-0 Iowa City High at the half. Third quarter, here come the Dogs though. It's Zimmerman, the perfect strike to Schultz. 57-yard touchdown. Bulldogs on the board. Looking for a comeback. We'll show you a final. It was not to be on this night. Iowa City High wins this one 42-21. Bettendorf finishes the season 7-2 as they get ready for the postseason. We'll go up to Eldridge. North Scott celebrating senior night, welcoming Oskaloosa to town. First drive in this one. It is the Lancers. Keep it on the ground. Gerard Lee bouncing outside and finding nothing but daylight ahead. He goes 50 yards to the end zone. North Scott with a quick 7-0 lead. Next drive, they welcome this guy back, guys. Kyle Girardi, missing 2 games. He's back and he picked up right where he left off. Perfect strike to Ash Bowie for the touchdown. 48-yard touchdown strike.
Looks better too.
I didn't say that.
You were about to.
Some good defense here. This one all North Scott from start to finish. 49-6. Lancers finish 7-2. They're ready for the postseason as well.
And a huge game at Brady Street Stadium. Davenport West hosting Cedar Falls with a trip to the postseason on the line. It's the handoff to Drake Gelhaus for a 42-yard TD run. Cedar Falls would go up 14-0. Then more from the Tigers. It's 4th down. West would punt. Logan Rowe would turn the ball a long way. He's brought down just inside the 15. And Cedar Falls is all gas, no brakes at Brady Street. So that punt return would set up this. Another handoff and another handoff to number 29, 9 yards to the house. Cedar Falls would go up 21-0. Let's check out a final in this one. 47-28, West would miss the postseason.
TC, you're on the call.
All right, cue the veteran. Assumption looking for their 7th win of the season. They're hosting Mount Pleasant. Third down play action. Jake Timmons to Dominic DeApril for a 46-yard TD, 14-0 Knights. Assumption showing some defense now with a big sack. That's Rhett Schaefer. This would lead to a punt. Wade King's boys are playing tough. Now, Jake Timmons, long pass to Bauer Caspers. This is a 43-yard TD score, a 2-point conversion. Assumption is up 22-0. And later on, it's Timmons for another TD pass. He finds DeApril again. Assumption rolling 29-0. And it's 56-0 the final.
He still got it.
I think the last time we did that was a year ago.
Wade King will be dancing in the streets.
Yeah, baby.
Tickle, that's for sure. Second goal in their second game in 5 days, hosting West Delaware. Less than a minute first half, just pick up to Tristan Rygans as the offense stalls. Central DeWitt trails 14-0 heading in the half. First Sabre quarterback drive picks up with Landon Schrader, first down. This drive would also later stall. Let's check a final score in this one. West Delaware beats Central DeWitt 27-8. Let's get to the Western Big Six. Sterling hosts to Molen. Jerry on the snap zoom right there. Second quarter kickoff from Molen. Chase Stevens will head to his right and then a little reverse direction to bring the ball down to the 33-yard line for the Maroons as he gets into Sterling territory. Molen down 13-7. With a minute 30 left in the half, Molen will try to pass on 4th and goal from the 7. Just off the mark on this one. Some good defense by Sterling to knock that one away. Second half, Sterling's Drew Nettleton will pass to Caden Phillips. Nice little pitch and catch there for a first down. Let's check the final score on this one. Molen falls to Sterling as the Golden Warriors beat them 22-17, ending their playoff hopes.
Geneseo celebrating senior night. They welcome Rock Island to town. First quarter, Geneseo punches first. Josh Steins takes it up the gut from 3 yards out for the Green Machine TD. Maple Leafs lead 6-0. Then later in the first, Rocky in the red zone. Javion Clark-Pugh with the QB keeper. He's all over the field, decides to head to the end zone, and it looks like he might get the TD, but the ball's punched out. Refs say he did cross the goal line. Rocks on top 7-6, and that's the score at the break. Second half, here comes the Green Machine defense. Cooper McKeag with the one-handed interception. Home team back on offense, and the defense would turn into offense. It's Braden Combs, the 24-yarder. Geneseo back up 9-7, but it's Rocky. They come back in the second half. They win it 15-12, the final score.
United Township looking for their 4th win of the season at Galesburg. We'll pick this one up. Galesburg on the 5-yard line. QB keeper to Gina Williams for the touchdown for Galesburg. Then UT answers. 12-yard completion from Matthew Kelly to Grayson Anderson. Nice little shimmy as he steps out of bounds. UT then with a 55-yard pass from Kelly to Corey Randall. There's plenty of points scored in this one as we check the final score. United Township ends the season with a win, 63-46.
Hey, let's go to the track. Rock Ridge looking for yet another victory, looking for their 8th straight, taking on Erie Provincetown. This is Alex Zarlatanis, first quarter. He goes 35 yards for a Rockets first down right in your living room. Later on, it's Zarlatanis keeping it, or getting it again, I should say, getting into the end zone. Rock Ridge with an early 7-0 lead. To the second quarter we go. Rock Ridge looking to add to that lead, and they do so on the ground. Cullen Schweigen, the freshman, gets in for the rushing touchdown. It was 14-0 Rock Ridge. We were out there for a score on the road earlier today. We brought them good luck, guys. I don't think they needed our help. They cruise 41-6, your final score.
We'll stay on the track. 3rd-ranked Princeton hosting Hall. First quarter action as you fear the stripes. Tigers give to Casey Eldridge, follows his blockers, gets to the outside. He'll get pushed into the end zone. 40-yard touchdown, 8-0 Princeton. Next time Princeton touches the ball, it's William Lott up top to Jay Stuckey for a 20-yard gain, and this drive would end with an Ace Christensen 1-yard touchdown run. It's 16-0. Second quarter, Tigers looking to add to their lead, and they would do it. Lott connects with Arthur Burden, 19-yard touchdown, 22-0. Scary moment in this game as a Spring Valley Hall player went down, had to be carted off. Thoughts and prayers to him as Princeton wins 54-0.
Morrison looking to end the regular season 8-1. What a year they've had hosting Bureau Valley. They came in at 4-4. First quarter in this one, Bureau Valley with a little defense as they come up with the big interception. Carson Stratting with the big pick. The defense doing the job for the Mustangs. Second quarter now, they cash in on that. It's Colton Bielema dropping back, actually just dropping it off to Brady Anderson, and he goes 55 yards. No one's going to catch him. To the end zone he goes. Mustangs with an early 6-0 lead. They go for 2, and check out this pass. It's too good not to show you as Blake Anderson comes up with a great catch. Morrison up 8-0 at that point. We'll show you a final score. Morrison, what a great regular season. They cruise 38-13, your final score, and we are happy to be joined now by the head coach of the Morrison Mustangs, Nate Vander. And Coach, thank you so much. Looks like you made it home safe and sound. Congratulations on the victory. Just talk about what this team has done so far this season. I know tonight's victory is important, but a special 8-1 run for you guys this year.
Yeah, this team has really come together as a group. They've had a lot of experience coming in as sophomores and getting out into the field, so they've really molded together and really relied on each other this entire season.
8-1 on the season. You know what's next, first week of the playoffs. Just what do you want to see from your team this next week in practice and obviously next Saturday as well?
Keeping up the intensity. I think there's things that collectively that we can work on going into the playoffs. I mean, we get that extra day of practice since we don't have a game on Friday. We'll probably have a game on Saturday. But keeping that intensity and knowing what we need to do to get the job done.
Coach, when did you realize that this was going to be a special group? And did you know when you came into the season, or was there a moment or two during the regular season that you realized these guys were pretty fun? It's a pretty special group.
Yeah, it's definitely a special group. Coming into the season knowing that there was a lot of guys returning, that I knew the learning curve was going to be relatively small since I was on the program last year, that we were keeping a lot of the stuff the same. And having them hitting the weight room hard over the season. Obviously, coming together to beat a great team in Princeton week 2 was something that kind of opened our eyes a little bit of, hey, this is something that can be pretty special for the season. And I've just been keeping it rolling since.
Quickly, before I let you go, where do you guys watch the playoff pairings? Do you have a little get-together? Do you do it on your own?
Yeah.
What's it tomorrow look like?
Yeah, we're going to get together here at the school for pizzas and just kind of hang out, and then we're going to watch a little bit of the pre-show, and then we'll see who we got once our parents come out.
Coach, thanks for staying up with us. We appreciate it. Good luck in the postseason. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's get back to the action.
Monmouth Roseville needing a win to get into the playoffs. They head to Sherrard. Third quarter, Titans lead 21-12, but Sherrard cuts into it. It's Noah Fender with the Sherrard TD that makes it 21-18. The next drive, the Titans would extend their lead. Peyton Thompson, he takes this one to the house. How about this? A 60-yard house call.
Ooh,
you can see him in the end zone. Monrose would extend their lead at 27-18. Then Titans would just keep it going from there on out. Tyler Finicum on this next play would get something going on defense. He delivers the big hit. Let's check out a final in this one. Monrose are heading to the playoffs. They would win 34-18.
All right, TC.
All right, we've got senior night at Kewanee, the Boilermakers, fine-tuning for the playoffs. First possession against the Royal Central Catholic, that's Alejandro Duarte, ripping off a 49-yarder into the red zone. 3 plays later, Brady Clark races around left end. That stretches the final yard to cross the line for a 7-0 Boilers lead. Later in the first quarter, it's Duarte. He appears to be stacked up. Watch him break free, and he will roll 29 yards to pay dirt, 14-0 Kewanee. The Boilers are still bubbling, just like my brats here. Clark airs out to a perfectly thrown Draven Peterson in the end zone, 23 yards on the scoring strike. Kewanee rolls to another big win, and they await their playoff assignment Saturday night. Kewanee, look at this, 50. Zip.
And congratulations, Brady Clark in that game became Kewanee's all-time leading scorer. And check this out, TC. The former leading scorer did it back in 1916.
That's awesome.
That was your first year here.
I was interning.
Hey, we're here with the great Tom Crenels. We got a lot more high school football action to get to. And the brats are looking better than you think as we show you that grill cam. And we will hit the break, and we'll have much more on the score right after this.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score. Woo! Let's go!